I was told about this global financial reset. I was told about it 10 years ago and 6 years ago and then 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago. I was told it was going to happen in 2020. And I didn't know the journey. I knew the destination. I just didn't know how it was going to happen. It was to my shock in May, June of 2020 that I found out there was 2 resets in play, a good one and a bad one.
Oh.
The bad one was the New World Order,
Mm-hmm.
the Davos crew. That was the bad reset. The Klaus Schwab reset. That was the bad one, the Great Reset.
Yeah.
And the good one was the quantum financial system, the global financial reset. Very similar terminology to make it make you think it was the same. And just by the grace of God, I was working on the good one, not the bad one. It wasn't a personal choice. That was God's choice. God had put me on that pathway. And that's why we are where we are right now. But we should never underestimate that we're in a third world war between the good reset and the bad reset. And the bad reset, you can go onto the New World Order's website, and what is happening right now, the collapsing of government worldwide, was planned by the bad guys.
Mm-hmm.
So they could usher in their new world government, one world government, as the savior. Well, they didn't realize on the other side, on the good side, you've got Donald Trump, you've got Vladimir Putin, you've got Xi Jinping from China, and you've got Modi from India, and a very, very strong group of people of around 8,000 that we call the White House, that were working on JASARA, and the quantum financial system. And thank God for Operation Looking Glass that we know the outcome.
Right.
Thank God. But it's this process we're in now is the pantomime to wake people up to what could have happened. And yes, there are people out there that are still saying it could still happen if you don't wake up. And that's probably not a bad narrative, because people need to wake up to what could have happened. We came that close to the Great Reset with Klaus Schwab, where we would own nothing. And he says, and we would be happy owning nothing and just let the global elite have all the money and we would just be their slaves. And if we didn't have our jabs, they would simply turn us off. They would end our lives. They'd take our houses away, or our business away, or our car away. We had to conform. And most of the people in America, they didn't want. Most of the people in Europe, they didn't want. Most of the people in the UK, Australia, New Zealand, South Africa, they didn't want. They wanted the 5% population generally to come from China, because they're used to taking orders and doing as they're told and not questioning them. And they're hard workers. That was perfect for the New World Order. And when the penny drops with the people from the Western world that this is what their plan was, there will be a massive rebellion against the deep state, the cabal. And for those people who've only just come to the truth, you could do a lot worse than to watch The Fall of the Cabal by Janet Ozenbard, who's documented things in 20, if not 21 now, different short videos that summarizes the fall of the cabal, the taking down of the deep state, the cabal, and everything that's evil that's linked with it. We're in a war between good and evil, but that's a great starting point for those who started. Yeah.